5 assists a game. He's a letter perfect 10 for 10 at the free throw line here early in the season. So appreciate you hanging out with us here on a Sunday afternoon here in Starkville, Mississippi. Men's basketball, Mississippi State wearing the home whites and Morehead State wearing black. And so the Bulldogs will work it, get it started. And here is Iverson Molinar for the first time.
Bulldogs are going to see a legit post player this ball game. Be interesting to see how they attack. Molinar going straight at him.
Molinar just went right at Janai Broom, 6'10 freshman from Plant City, Florida. We'll talk about Broom throughout the game. But Iverson Molinar, Charlie, not scared at all to take it down in the low post.
Well, that was something we're going to have to watch throughout this ball game, how the Bulldogs deal with a top-end post player in Broom.
And here is Broom at the free throw line, guarded by Garrison Brooks. State in the man-to-man to get it started. Leaning in, high arcing shot, and the rebound from DJ Jeffries, the transfer from Memphis.
Forced a low percentage shot. Nice job defensively.
Fall away 15-footer, left that one short. Here comes Morehead State looking to run. Talon Cooper, number 55, and handing it off, and driving shot from Jake Wolf wouldn't go. Quickly, State to the offensive end. Here's Garrison Brooks out top. Deep three, left iron, no good. Here's Hollowell. Backs his way in, back out top Wolf. Working around and get it inside to Broom. Off the right side of the lane. Makes that move with the left hand, forced that shot. And once again, DJ Jeffries with a loose ball. DJ, he'll pull up straight away. Bingo! DJ Jeffries, he's a big guy, can run the floor, and he can fill it up from the outside.
Yeah, nice job by Jeffries that time. Able to square up, get a good look. Even though it's early in the sequence, no problem with that shot.
Here's Cooper. Out right side, pull-up jumper. 18-footer is long from Skylar Potter. Shaquille Moore now handling off the right side. Dump it inside to Matthews, and that is pocket pick. Cooper comes up with a steal. Oh, nice drive. Just went right by his defender, Trey Hollowell. Graduate transfer from Wofford. And Morehead State on the board.
Hollowell averaged double figures starting every game for Wofford a year ago. With Morehead State this season.
Jeffries again. DJ left that one off the right side. And the three for the answer is off the left iron from Hollowell. Running the floor, Garrison Brooks. Oh, a nice high-low feed from Jeffries from half court, and State leads 7-2.
Well, if you like pace of play, you've come to the right place. These two teams getting up shots here early. We've had 12 shots in the first 3 minutes.
State's hit 3 of their first 6, and Morehead State just 1 of 6 from the field. Wide open. That's a high percentage shot. Got it inside to Jake Wolf, and he lays it in.
Yeah, Wolf just got lost that time in the shuffle defensively for Mississippi State.
And DJ Jeffries just lost it. Lost the dribble at half court. State turns it over. And that's the second Mississippi State turnover of the day. Well, Morehead State last year had the great season under Preston Spradlin. They went 23-8 and won the OVC. They went to the NCAA tournament a year ago, knocked out by West Virginia in the opening round. Picked to finish second in the OVC this year behind Belmont. And so this is a good look at kind of see what you got here. Boy, that just came from Cam Matthews. After watching the football game yesterday, he looked like an outside linebacker coming through a running back that time.
Cooper just got him up in the air with a fake that time. And Matthews a little aggressive here early in this basketball game. Bulldogs with a 7-4 lead.
So Matthews picks up his first foul. Talon Cooper will go to the free throw line. And the first one is good. 4 of 6 at the free throw line coming into today. So make it 5 out of 7. And he makes 1 out of 2. State leads by 2 with the ball. And now Jeffries running the floor and has it blocked from behind by Broom. Jeffries hit that 3 a moment ago, and there you see the athleticism. Quickly end up Iverson Molinar. Shot did not hit the rim, so 15 on the clock. Molinar, nice feed inside to DJ Jeffries, who slams it home.
Yeah, that was pretty that time. And that just goes again to show how Molinar, so unselfish, just keeping his eyes up, finding the easy look for a teammate.
5 points here early for DJ Jeffries off that feed from Molinar. Working around to the corner, Hollowell wide open look, missed the 3. Here comes Jeffries looking to run. Missed the shot, tipped it up, didn't go, and now Garrison Brooks tipped it. And Morehead State running. Driving in, nice play by Talon Cooper. Just leaned in, banked it in, 5 minutes deep, and it's 9-7. And State's taking some quick shots here early on.
And some of them good, some not, and I'm not judging that on whether they went in.
And Molinar just weaves his way through and lays it in. It made that look easy. That's his second bucket.
Going back to the point, Bart, you don't mind early shots, a quick shot, if it's a good look. But if you got a hand in your face, a contested shot, it's one you want to put on the floor and work around a little bit.
Cooper out top. Thelwell has checked in. Drew Thelwell. 10 on the shot clock. 3 straight away. Barely nicked rim. And tipped out of court and will belong to Morehead State. They say it went off of Shaquille Moore last. Eagles will have the basketball when we come out of the timeout. 14:03 to go here in the first half.
7 years. All but just a couple of years in there is first or second in the league. This is a team with a plus 13 rebounding margin on average on the season. So it is a team that probably above all else rebounds the basketball. So it'll be an interesting stat line to watch here today.
Eagles play it in, 20 on the shot clock. Deep 3 out of the corner, too long. And the offside rebound kicks out of court and will belong to Mississippi State. Yeah, Morehead State has just been crazy with their rebounding here early on, and there's Ben Howland. Been at Mississippi State now the 7th season. State went deep in the NIT last year. Rocket Watts has checked in for State, wearing the 0 at the top of the key. Cutting to the bucket that time. Rocket wearing those red shoes. 5 on the shot clock. Molinar hangs and shoots off the back iron. The offside rebound, Derek Fountain stuck it back, had it blocked, and saved in bounds, and Fountain comes out of there with it. And they reset the shot clock, and it probably should go to 30, would it not, Charlie? Yeah, it does. They reset it at 29. Morehead State gained possession to save it in. And then when that pass was intercepted, it reset the shot clock. And there you see number 21, Trey Hollowell checking back in. Molinar driving down the lane, and nobody picked him up. Iverson Molinar has gotten to the rim 3 times here early.
My goodness, the C parted him. Molinar just on the attack. Man, he is fun to watch play.
Lob it inside, a lot of contact and foul as L.J. Bryan was going up. And Anderson Garcia will pick up the foul for State.
Now, it's one thing to hold your ground. It's another to do it with Bryant. 6'9", 235, and he's every bit of that.
Guy could do some damage down to the low post. Hits the free throw. Morehead State started their season with a road loss at Auburn, 77-54. Ball loose on the floor and will belong to the Bulldogs. And then went on the road to UAB and lost 85-71 over in Birmingham. The back-to-back wins against Kentucky Christian and Transylvania out of Lexington. And they come here to start one today. So third road game of the year. As there you see the head coach, Preston Spradlin. Had a slow start in his time at Morehead, but man, they were good last year. 23-8. They were 17-3 in the OVC. Expecting big things this year. Garcia got the step, couldn't finish.
Yeah, Garcia had everything but the finish right there. Did a good job getting himself a look, but just rushed it a little bit.
Thelwell out on the left wing. Leaning in, and no foul call. They're letting them play here early on, and Javian Davis goes down for State. Couldn't tell if they knocked knees down to the low post. Javian Davis up and walking, the junior forward from Canton, Mississippi. Holding his chest. See, I think he just took the brunt right there.
Yeah, basketball is going to be a full contact sport today, it appears.
Rocket Watts trying to find Anderson Garcia on the inside and knock free. State will play at 16 on the shot clock. There you see Rocket Watts, Detroit, Michigan native, transfer from Michigan State. Part of that four-headed monster State got in the transfer portal this past year. Here's Moore, one of those guys, a transfer from NC State, knocks down the three.
I've been so impressed by him here early in the season. Seeing a guy who's unselfish, but when he gets the three-point look, he can knock it down. Got the straightaway look that time.
Here's Broom, found a cutter Wolf, kick it out. Making the extra pass, Potter with the open look, and he knocks down the three.
Well, it's a good job of moving the basketball by Morehead State. You saw what happened. They got it to the inside, then kicked it out to the perimeter. A couple of passes for the open look.
Anderson Garcia out top. Potter hit the floor, got the wide open look, missed the shot. Potter is the one that actually hit the floor. He was slow to get up, slow to get to the offensive end. And here he is off the right wing. Potter in the lane, up with the left hand, and left it short, and State will play it. Wolf pleading his case. And that will take us to immediate timeout. So 10:48 to go here in the first half. This year, Charlie's under even more control. He's just smooth out there. Molinar averaging right at 17 points a night coming into today. Rocket Watts will drive it up the floor. State leads by 5. Here's Derek Fountain. To the corner. Moore, another three attempt, and this one rattles out. And offside, Javian Davis comes down the rebound, and Anderson Garcia was just standing right wide open under the goal, said, somebody throw it to me. I just need the ball.
Yeah, found a place to put it out that time.
Garcia with the bucket. State leads by 7. Midway point of the first half here at Starkville. Wolf trying to lob it inside to Broom, and he able to come up with it and throw it off from J.V. Davis. And there you see that size and athleticism of Broome. It wasn't on the shot. It was just to keep a ball in play. As that pass by Wolf looked destined for out of bounds. Lob it inside, and this time Broome couldn't handle it. Cooper trying to lob it in, and now State will play it, leading by 7.
4 new players will come in for Mississippi State.
So State working Rocket Watts slowly back into action. Tolu Smith, who's been with the program for a while now, redshirt junior from Bay St. Louis, 6'11" frontline player. Went through pregame activities, is not playing today. And State works it down the floor to DJ Jeffries, and Jeffries slams it in. They're not expecting Tolu Smith to play over the next week or so, maybe down in the Bahamas, but trying to slowly work him back. He may play, he may not play over the next week or so. Shaquille Moore knocked it free. Now Wolf got it right back. Cooper will take the 3 off the left wing and hit it. He looked left, he looked right, says, hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, and that fake that time, the look to the left, chased Jeffries out of there. He was chasing what he thought would be a pass and left him open.
Here's Moore down the baseline and had it blocked. Well, Morehead State's got their hands on some blocks here early on. That's their 3rd. Potter will take the 3, and his raindrop falls in. And back-to-back threes, and all of a sudden it's a 3-point game at 20-17. It's amazing how hitting a shot, and all of a sudden he reach in, he almost get a steal on the defensive end. Potter started his career at Wright State. There you see Tolu Smith slowly coming back. And Charlie, you mentioned a moment ago about State working 4 new players in. Tolu Smith comes back. I mean, you have a very deep roster here in Starkville.
Yeah, and then you just have to decide how to use those pieces. You want to use your depth, you want to play your guys, but at the same time, you want the players on the floor to be able to establish some sort of rhythm.
Garrison Brooks, turnaround shot, left it long. Here quickly come the Eagles up the floor. Into the corner, left side Thelwell for the tie. Yes, sir. That's 3 threes in a row, and Ben Howland wants to take a timeout.
That's an outstanding job of sharing the basketball.
So Morehead says, I've had enough of this jacket. Getting a little warm in here.
I can vouch for that.
I think he's a little warm right now, about
a little hotter than the collar.
Yeah. Defense around the perimeter.
Yeah, Morehead State, 7 made shots, 5 of those coming off an assist. It's a team sharing the basketball right now.
Here's Brooks. Garrison spinning, got a defender in the air, and blocked again by Broome. And Morehead State getting a hand up on just about every post move so far in this game.
That's the 3rd block for Broome.
Wolf out top, guarded by Cam Carter. Deep 3 left side, and another one. My goodness, that's 3 of 4 in a row, and Hollowell hits this one. And Morehead State on a 12-0 run with 4 straight threes.
Hollowell's been their best 3-point shooter this year. That one was contested. Matthews elevated, had a hand up there, but just a nice job of shooting. And the Bulldogs right now seem to be just dribbling it in place a little bit too much, not moving enough without the basketball.
7 on the shot clock. Molinar slicing through, had Jeffries. DJ had it knocked free, and it will belong to State with 1 on the shot clock. It was a bit of an easy bucket pass, a little bit low. Jeffries had a tough time handling it. And now you got to draw up that one play that has the 1 second that you can get it off in a hurry. Got it back, and Molinar took the quick shot. and couldn't get it to go.
And right now, a little bit of a symptom of a team that hasn't played together that much. You saw Ben Allen kind of telling his team, I wanted a different play than the one they ran. So just a little bit of confusion there. It's one of those things you just have to work out with a lot of new pieces.
Wolf out to the right wing. Top of the key, Potter. And left that one short. Jeffries down with the rebound. State pressing it up the floor. Here's Molinar. Little floating shot from the baseline. But instead of taking it to the rim like he's done 3 times, this time a little pull-up floater. And State scores their first bucket in a while. First bucket in 3 minutes for Mississippi State. Now ball not free and off of Morehead State, and the Bulldogs will play it.
When Shaq Moore really played some good defense over there that time. You see this team not sagging back at all out on the wing, just really getting up on the ball handlers.
As we said, Morehead State went 23-8 overall last year and 17-3 in conference play. Molinar again. This time got the quick first step, comes left side and lays it in. And Iverson Molinar is in double figures already. 10 points on 5 of 7 shooting.
What I love to see is you come out of the timeout, you're trailing, you're having a little bit of difficulty, and Molinar just kind of takes over a little burst there for Mississippi State.
To the corner to Cooper. And his 3 ball is good. And Cooper knocks it down. Morehead State leads by 2 again. And that's the second 3 by Cooper and the 6th overall for Morehead State. And the ball knocked free. Eagles up with a steal. Cooper to Hollowell. Had that 3 contested. And they can't save it in.
You have to be really impressed by the energy of Morehead State. They found themselves down, but they have been really good over the past couple of minutes. Made 5 of their last 7 shots.
And you saw Jalen Seabury fresh into the game, trying to save it in bounds. Dogs down by 2 with the ball. Under 5 to go here in the first half. State led by as many as 9 at 20-11. Then Morehead State went on a 12-0 run.
Yeah, 15-4 run over the last 5 minutes.
Here's Brooks. Garrison fall-away, left it short. Just about all the fall-away shots today have come up on that front iron. Alon Cooper outside to Thelwell. He'll take the open look. And leave it off the left iron. Molinar brings it up the floor. Shaq Moore had it taken away. Hollowell read it, comes up with a steal, and not an offensive foul on Hollowell as he brings it up the floor. And that will take us to immediate timeout. So State will have the basketball. Shaq Moore turned it over, picking up 28 shots from the field overall, 39%. Just 2 of 6 behind the three-point line. Morehead State is 2 for 4 at the free throw line. State has not attempted a free throw here early. Dogs will play it down by 2. Under 4 to go here in the first half. I'm Bart Gregory along with Charlie Winfield here in Humphrey Coliseum in Starkville. Rocket Watts slicing through, hangs in the lane, left it short. Broom got it, and the foul going to go the other way. Cam Matthews, a little bit too physical that time. And that's his second foul, team's third.
Kind of looks like today they'll give you the first bump, but not the second one. And that's not a complaint, by the way.
Oh, no, not at all. Broom, nice move in the lane, just missed the short shot, and now State will play it. Well, Broom got close and just couldn't get it to fall. Janai Broom, 6'10" freshman from Plant City, Florida, played down at Tampa Catholic High School.
Physical game. We played 17 minutes, just 4 fouls called.
Letting them play so far here today.
I like it.
Five on the shot clock. Inside to Javian Davis. And it kicks off of Anderson Garcia, and State turns it over. And once again, great defense by Morehead State. Thelwell out top, guarded by Rocket Watts. Left side, Cooper. Now to Wolf. Had it knocked free, but right to Janai. And
a little triple jump action there.
Yeah, Broom tried to skip through the lane, and now a foul called away from the basketball. And it will be Broom on the inside, guarding down to the low post. So Broom picks up the foul. That's his first. There's Shaquille Moore. Garrison Brooks back in as well. Cam Matthews will come out. Cameron Matthews, boy, he's a blue-collar player.
Fun to watch.
Boy, Morehead State's getting their hands on about every other pass right now.
That's exactly right. At some point, Bulldogs going to have to try to put one on the floor to make a pass, trying to go through the air with everything, and all of a sudden, Morehead State taking it away.
Hollowell cut off, gets it to Broom. Backs his way in and spins and shoots with a left hand, and Broom gives Morehead State a 4-point lead. Janai Broom, his first points of the day.
Yeah, Broom averaging a double-double. He's a 14-9 guy a year ago.
And a block is called on Morehead State as DJ Jeffries trying to make a move. And it occurred on the floor. That's only the third team foul for Morehead State. So Bulldogs will play it to the left of the bucket. Iverson Molinar will check back in. Zach Moore will inbound for State.
The Bulldogs have yet to shoot a free throw. Morehead State just 4. As we said, it's been a physical first half. Not a lot of whistles.
Moore out of the corner. Left it short. Offensive rebound for State. Davis got it, stuck it back. Javian Davis with the offensive rebound and the putback. His first points of the day. A much-needed bucket for State to get it back within 2. Wolf out top. In the lane, trying to dump it inside to Broom and picked off. Molinar. Back to Moore. 3-ball for the lead. Yes, sir! Shaquille Moore knocks down the 3 off dribble penetration from Molinar. And Mississippi. The NC State transfer. About a 4-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock here at the end of the first half. Morehead State going to run it down. Trying to dump it inside to Broom. Ball knocked free. And now State can get the last shot. Molinar. And a hand check by Cooper with 6.9 to go.
So you say, why do you do that right there? You got a foul to give for one thing. Take the ball out of Molinar's hands. You got Cooper who's in no foul trouble. That's just his first. So force Mississippi State to run an inbounds play, not let Molinar try to create in transition.
Davis hands it off to Molinar. And a hand check as L.J. Bryan kind of reached through the screen. And that's only the 5th team foul on Morehead State, the first foul on Bryan. Into Garrison Brooks. And another hand check.
Well, you see this at the end of ball games sometimes when you've got fouls to give.
So Jake Wolf picks up the foul. That's the team's 6th foul, the first on Wolf.
So now you put Mississippi State in a situation with just 2.7 where you basically a catch and shoot type. Maybe time for a dribble or so, but not a lot of sharing the basketball can be done here.
Well, this is all a product of not having any fouls at all called here in the first half. Into Molinar. He'll take the three and had it partially blocked, and that will run out the first half of play. Mississippi State led by as many as 9. Morehead State at Morehead State. He was the interim coach that year in 16-17. He went 12-9 and 10-6 in the OVC and then took the job permanently for the 17-18 season. Morehead State will have the basketball to start the second half. I'm Bart Gregory along with Charlie Winfield. Appreciate you hanging out with us here in Starkville this afternoon. Ball knocked free. Morehead turns it over. And now State turns it right back. Here comes Hollowell up the floor. Pump the three. Got it to the corner. Ball knocked free. State knocked it down with Cam Matthews. Shaquille Moore. And reaching in, and Wolf got a handle of it, knocked it free, and State turns it over. Back-to-back trips to start the second half.
See if Morehead State tries to get Broom going here early.
Cut off underneath, and another turnover. Here's Molinar. Try to leave it up for DJ Jeffries, and there's another turnover, and Garrison Brooks just stops the action going back and forth as Wolf came up with a loose ball. And Charlie, the first minute here in the second half, when James Naismith boarded up that basket, I don't think he envisioned what we saw in the last minute.
Six turnovers and a foul so far.
Inside to Broom, ball knocked free. And it will belong to Mississippi State as Broom got a handle of it before it went out of court. So both teams have turned it over 5 combined times here to start the second half. Just kind of need a reset. Here's Jeffries, free throw line, Shaquille Moore. And he banked it in from straight away.
Well, the bank's open for the Bulldogs here to open the second half, and finally somebody gets a shot in the air.
Shaq Moore, when he hit it, he kind of cocked his head to the side like, I didn't mean to do that, but I'm glad I did. 31-28, State leads by 3. Here's Wolf. Hands it off left side. Skylar Potter. Back to Cooper on top. Along Cooper. 8 on the shot clock. Cooper over right side Hollowell. Step back three, right wing, off the front iron, kicks out of court, and will belong to Mississippi State.
Mississippi State, Bart, did a really nice job that time defending the ball screens because they would double off the screen, and then the defense rotated so well behind them.
And I tell you what we've seen too, Charlie, in the first 2 minutes, it seems like where in the first half we only had just a few fouls called. 10 combined fouls in this game so far. But they're going to let them play in the second half too.
Well, that's one of the things you really don't like as a fan is a game that's not consistently officiated. Let them play or don't, but keep it the same.
They let them play to here today. Jeffries got some contact, no foul called, and it will belong to Morehead State. Wolf will try a three. And Broom with the offside rebound. Potter steps back. Well, some quick triggers here in the second half.
Yeah, and a team that shot so well off the pass. Oh, my.
And Molinar off the drive, hangs in the air, gets the contact, and that's his 12th point of the day, and he'll go to the free throw line to try to make it 13.
Just pushing in transition, draws the contact, keeps his balance, got the shot up, got it to go. And will get Mississippi State to the free throw line for the first time today.
And Molinar still letter perfect at the free throw line on the season. Iverson now 11 for 11 at the stripe here to start his junior season. Bulldogs lead by 6. Have outscored Morehead 5-0 to start the second half. Inside Broom, lost it, got it back. And now the driving layup won't go. And State down with a rebound. DJ Jeffries almost lost it, but got it back. Moore steps back. He'll take a three. He's on fire to start this season. That's his third three of the game. Mississippi State has pushed the lead. To
saw themselves fall behind late in that first half, but here in the second half, Shaquille Moore is kind of giving the Bulldogs a little bit of a burst. Molinar, of course, he's been Molinar. Give the Bulldogs 3 points. He had that old-fashioned three-point play, and Bulldogs have pushed out to a little bit of a lead.
Morehead State will walk it up the floor. Cooper picked up his dribble, nowhere to go. Try to get it out on the right wing. Ball knocked free. Hollowell was out there on the right side. Shaquille Moore stepped in the passing lane.
I'll tell you one of the things that's probably underrated for Mississippi State about this basketball game so far is the job that Garrison Brooks has been doing defensively. He has limited Broom to just 2 points on 1 of 5 shooting.
Step back shot and the jumper good. That's Trey Hollowell with a bucket. And that's his 7th point. Charlie, that's a good point. Brooks and Broom have kind of canceled each other out in this one as far as from an offensive standpoint, but they've both been great defensively. And Garrison Brooks right on cue, banks it in with a little mini hook shot.
Yeah, got it to him down on that block and just able to elevate, get it to go. And that's the thing, you'd like to reward Brooks for the job he's doing defensively, getting the basketball.
And now Broom on the offensive end. And both those guys had a tough time getting going. Only 2 points between 2 points each in the first half. And now back-to-back buckets as they swap. Right as I say, they've canceled each other out offensively.
Well, in a way, I guess they still do, right? It's all even.
Molinar for 3. Left it short. Ball tipped free. Jeffries got a hand on it. Shaquille Moore.
That's one of those plays right there. Matthews won't get a stat for that. It's just a tip ball. but he used his effort to keep it alive, to keep the Bulldogs in possession.
So that'll take us to immediate timeout. Broom and Brooks kind of pushing off down to the low post. They get Janai Broom. And we'll step away here in Starkville, Mississippi State, leading by 7. And he's defended well as well. 39-32. State will have the basketball, leading by 7. 20 on the shot clock, 14:40 to go. Molinar leading State with 13 points, handles out high. Cameron Matthews over to Jeffries, 8 on the shot clock. Hanging at the free throw line and off the right iron. And now a foul on the rebound is going to go against Cameron Matthews, and that's his third. Potter dumps it inside to Bryan. Ball knocked free. Molinar comes up with a steal. Hanging in the lane, and the floater from inside the free throw line is good.
Well, what a great job just splitting defenders that time, getting himself the look on the floater. The Bulldogs will push their lead out by 9.
Deep 3 on top, off the left iron. As Seabury missed the shot. Jeffries trying to look inside for Garrison Brooks. A lot of contact down low. They let him play so far down at the low post. Charlie, let me tell you, man. Talk about 2 guys. Garrison Brooks from Mississippi State and Janai Broom for Morehead State. Those guys are going to sleep well tonight. They have gotten after it in the low post, trying to establish position and to try to deny position.
Yeah, Garrison Brooks having to, when Broom goes out, he gets the even bigger Bryan to deal with. Certainly more physical.
Hollowell cut off. Left side 3, got it. Skipped it over to the left side, and Drew Thelwell knocks it down. The freshman buries the 3, his second of the day, and is back to a 6-point game.
The Bulldogs nearly had a backcourt that time. Still in the backcourt as that ball was put in the air.
Rocket Watts looking inside for Javian Davis. 5 on the shot clock. Got a defender in the air and a foul that's on the floor. And they'll charge the foul to L.J. Bryan. And that's his second foul. Team's third here in the second half. Well, Shaquille Moore, everything kind of opened up for him, and he drives down the lane and puts it up with the off right hand. And back to an 8-point game for State.
Yeah, went on the drive. Almost like he expected to give it up, but nobody ever picked up the ball.
They had a foul on Mississippi State. And that will be the second foul on Anderson Garcia. Hollowell will inbound. 12:03 to go here in the second half. Mississippi State's led by 9 a couple of times today. Morehead State led by 4 late in the first half. A minute to go, they led 28-24. Trying to lob it up for Broom. Ball taken out of the air. State up the floor. Derek Fountain passed it up, got it to Rocket Watts, and he was standing on the sideline when he took the feed, and that will take us to immediate timeout. So 11:40 to go in the second half. Mississippi State led by 1 at the half, lead by 8 at the moment. 11:40 to go here in Humphrey Coliseum. Second half for State has pushed that lead to 8. And Morehead State will have the basketball. Spinning shot, a little hook shot by Broom, and Johnny Broom has 6 points.
Now that's a nice job of Broom that time, just establishing position. He got a good entry pass, and then it was just a turn and shoot.
Anderson Garcia got the defender in the air. Hollowell went by, and Garcia able to get the bucket, his 4th point. And State right back to an 8-point lead. Back to Broom. And off the glass. He's beginning to heat up a little bit.
Yeah, very quiet in the first half of this ball game, but here in this second half, you can see Morehead State trying to get Broom involved and doing a nice job with Brooks out of the ball game. It's a couple of quick baskets.
Garcia leaves it off for an easy slam from Javian Davis. All started with dribble penetration by Anderson Garcia, and the Bulldogs lead by 8 again. Wolf got his defenders in the air, and he hits the deck hard. Ooh. And we'll get to the free throw line and shoot 2.
That'll go against Derek Fountain. That'll be his first foul.
Well, he got his money's worth.
Yep, no matter how loose you're going to call one, there is no system in which that is not a foul.
And the first free throw rattles in. And Wolf will have another free throw coming. Four for 4 on the season coming into today, and he makes both of those free throws. Still letter perfect on the season at the free throw line for Wolf.
Morehead State just hanging right there, making this not exactly a comfortable lead for Mississippi State.
Rocket Watts. State works the perimeter. Garcia backs his way into the lane, up and under, high, and gets the kind roll. Anderson Garcia with a bucket, and that's his 6th point. Strip free by Javian Davis.
Yeah, Cooper just left the ball up in the air that time, and Davis able to put a hand right on it. Bulldogs take advantage here of another turnover.
10th turnover by Morehead State. Bulldogs have turned it over 12 times. Bounce it inside to Davis. Javian spins to his right. Little baby hook shot off the right side of the lane. Javian Davis with the bucket, and State has its largest lead of the day at 10, 51-41. Hollowell guarded by Rocket Watts. Kicks it left side, and the 3 ball off the front iron, and a foul underneath is going to go against Mississippi State. Javian Davis gets called with a hold, and the ball will stay with Morehead State. Here's Broom. Found the cutter. Broom tried to stick it back. Cameron Matthews gets a rebound. Up to Rocket Watts. Skipped through the lane and couldn't get it to go, and there's a frustration foul on Rocket. Just couldn't get it to go. Rocket Watts has been out a good portion of the preseason practice with an injury. Had an off-season surgery and trying to slowly get back. There's Garrison Brooks back into the game. Good job by Javian Davis. Nice little run by State. Pushed the lead back to 10.
Yeah, Watts getting more minutes here today, up to 12 right now.
Broom took the shot, and the foul is going to go the other way this time. And that will take us to immediate timeout with 7. Janai Broom. A welcome addition for Preston Spradlin, who's in his 5th season as a head coach at Morehead State. True freshman. (51-41). Dump it down to Iverson. Through the lane and off the glass too strong. And there's Anderson Garcia to tip it in. Anderson Garcia. The lead is 12 for State. And there's Garrison Brooks with a rebound.
Hey, you see Brooks' presence defensively. He's been good today on that defensive end.
Charlie, the thing about last year, hitting the deck, Cooper is down. State has numbers, and Garrison Brooks lays it in, and now a timeout call. As you got Cooper laying down, Talon Cooper out on the left side. Got hit up around the eye.
OVC. Didn't share that honor a lot, did he?
No, he didn't. There are only so many weeks in a season, Charlie.
He spoke for most of them.
State leads by 14 now. Hollowell, he answers, and that stops the 8-0 Mississippi State run.
Look, Hollowell is a nice deep shooter, about 38% or so for his career. Did a nice job stepping out that time, knocking one down.
Right side, Molnar drives to the lane, hands it off to Brooks, and Garrison banks it in. 8 points for Garrison Brooks to go along with 4 rebounds.
And that's a nice drop-off by Molinar that time because he's moving to his left. Would have been a tough shot for him to make, but he was able to drop it off on the backside.
Well, Leaner in front, won't go, and will belong to Morehead State. If you look here in the second half, Morehead State has cooled off just a tad from the field, shooting just 6 of 18 overall, 33%. You look at Mississippi State, 13 of 18, 72% shooting for State here in the second half. And a lot high percentage shots of getting to the rim. 7 on the shot clock. Step back three, partially blocked by Shaquille Moore. Well, he has been good offensively and on the defensive end today. Shaquille Moore for Mississippi State. Brooks in the lane, up with the left hand and missed it. Tried the scoop shot with the left. Now up the floor comes Morehead State, and there's Shaquille Moore with the intercept, and the Bulldogs throw it away, and another hard foul. Shaquille Moore with Potter, they can collide right there at the free throw line. Potter is still down.
OVC. Didn't share that honor a lot, did he?
No, he didn't. There are only so many weeks in a season, Charlie.
He spoke for most of them.
State leads by 14 now. Hollowell, he answers, and that stops the 8-0 Mississippi State run.
Look, Hollowell is a nice deep shooter, about 38% or so for his career. Did a nice job stepping out that time, knocking one down.
Right side, Molinar drives to the lane, hands it off to Brooks, and Garrison banks it in. 8 points for Garrison Brooks to go along with 4 rebounds.
And that's a nice drop-off by Molinar that time because he's moving to his left. Would have been a tough shot for him to make, but he was able to drop it off on the backside.
Will Leaner in front, won't go, and will belong to Morehead State. If you look here in the second half, Morehead State has cooled off just a tad from the field, shooting just 6 of 18 overall, 33%. You look at Mississippi State, 13 of 18, 72% shooting for State here in the second half. And a lot high percentage shots of getting to the rim. Seven on the shot clock. Step back three, partially blocked by Shaquille Moore. Well, he has been good offensively and on the defensive end today. Shaquille Moore for Mississippi State. Brooks in the lane, up with the left hand and missed it. Tried the scoop shot with the left. Now up the floor comes Morehead State, and there's Shaquille Moore with the intercept, and the Bulldogs throw it away, and another hard foul. Shaquille Moore with Potter, they can collide right there at the free throw line. Potter is still down.
Lead all Bulldogs.
Morehead State will inbound it. 13 on the shot clock. Bulldogs knock it free. Moore got a hand on it. And Iverson Molinar fouled at half court, and it's Wolf with the reach in. Molinar trying to get to the rim, had it blocked from behind.
He was trying to avoid the block, so he switches to his right hand to go kind of up and around, but the block nevertheless. Fourth in the ball game by Broome.
Outside to Moore, left that one long, and it comes all the way out high to Iverson Molinar. State will take on Louisville Thursday night. Garrison Brooks for three, and Garrison knocks it down. Garrison Brooks stepping outside, He's got 11. State has 4 players in double figures. And it's 64-46. And the 3 ball too long and the air ball. DJ Jeffries will get it up to Molinar. Louisville coming in at 3-1. They won their last game against Detroit Mercy by 6. Of course, Mississippi State beat Detroit in the midweek on Wednesday night. Louisville did lose to Furman in overtime 9 days ago, last Friday at home. And so it's Mississippi State and Louisville in the Bahamas, an 8:30 Mississippi time start on Thursday night.
Well, Thursday will be a busy day.
Yeah, battle for the golden egg here in Starkville. Mississippi State and Ole Miss in football at 6:30. You got men's basketball at 8:30 on the road. Hanging shot. Brooks couldn't get it to go, and here comes Morehead State running. Kick it to the corner. Step back 3 and left it short. Potter took the shot from the right side, couldn't get it to fall as we approach a minute to go. So it'll be a great matchup on Thursday night. Mississippi State will be unbeaten at 4-0 on the season as Ben Howland takes a timeout. As Mississippi State leads by. Well, Morehead State hit 6 of 13 threes in the first half. They've hit 2 of just 11 here in the second. Garrison Brooks leaning in. Got the rebound, and Broom blocked the shot again. This time a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Mississippi State. Under a minute to go. And so, Charlie, we said early on, this would be somewhat of a measuring stick game for Mississippi State. The Bulldogs led by 1 at the half and broke away here in the second on a 7-0 run at the moment, leading by 18. And now you've got a big test against Louisville on Thursday night, and that will definitely be a measuring stick game as DJ Jeffries drives it in, and that is his 13th point of the afternoon.
Jeffries has really been a spark for Mississippi State today, and I go back, just 1 rebound right now off of a double-double.
Stolen by Cam Carter, but he was stepping on the sideline, and Kevin Carter, the freshman from Donaldsonville, Louisiana. State up by 20 and have only shot 1 free throw all day long. That's an amazing stat. It's been a long time since you've seen 1 free throw taken by a home team, especially in a 20-point lead with under a minute to go.
Yeah, and under 10 in the entire basketball game.
Wolf, step back 3, won't go.
And there's your double-double for Jeffries. Got his 10th rebound on that one.
So 13 points and 10 rebounds, the double-double for DJ Jeffries. Shaq Moore had 13. Iverson Molinar led the way with 15. And Mississippi State stays unbeaten on the season as they knock off Morehead State today, 6